What's going on, y'all? What is going on? I am headed into the office today. Today is my work day in the office. Actually, I was off yesterday. I took off yesterday, which was the day after MLK. So I took that off. So I had like a little long weekend, and I will honestly say my productivity was zero. I would say, I'm not gonna say I didn't do anything. I didn't do everything that I wanted to do. Saturday, I don't know what I did Saturday, but I feel like Saturday. What did I do Saturday? I went to the movies. I know that. I think I was playing with some stuff on the computer. Sunday, of course. Sunday I didn't do much. Anyway, so Sunday I did not do much. I kind of just lingered around, and then Monday I went to the thrift store. That's what I got. I did spend over my limit, which I really didn't have a limit. Let me say that. I spent $73. However, there's no however. I didn't really need to spend that much. But in clothes, I spent around $60. So that really don't make my case any better. Some of you have asked on Instagram if I would do like another like try on haul, and like what I used to do. Here's the thing. And I already told them this, so let me tell y'all. Y'all, sometimes, I don't prepare like I should. So in my head, I'm saying that I'm going to try these clothes on, I'm going to record, I'm going to do that. But then once I get in the process, it doesn't look right. So what I need to do is plan everything accordingly and then record what I'm going to like show you guys. A lot of you guys already know I am a thrifter for the most part. And if I'm not thrifting, a lot of my items that I buy, from like Boohoo, Shein, Pretty Little Thing, maybe Target. I don't really shop at H&M. I will go to Old Navy. Hadn't been to Old Navy in a while, but I will, go to Old Navy. Walmart every now and then. I cannot shop on Walmart like online, because every time, and I don't know, chime in below and let me know if this has happened to you, but every time that I shop online for Walmart, my credit card gets hacked. Every time. And it has only happened twice, but that was twice too many times, okay? And it happened when my son was probably like 2, like 16 years ago. That's not the point. The point is it happened. And then another time it happened, I want to say I was buying something and I noticed some fraudulent activity. So I'm just not going to shop online. And the location where I live, their Walmart, they have some stuff, but of course it's picked over. So I really don't shop Walmart. But for me, thrifting is it does it for me. I'm able to go in there. I know my body. I know what will look well on me, what won't, depending on the material. And maybe I should do a video about that, because I think the issue is not the clothes that people buy. I think the issue is people don't know their body type. And, I know that I am heavy chested, so therefore anything that I have has to have a stretch, or I'm going to have to go up a size. That's just what it is. I know that. So, when people ask me, well, how do you always find these good gems? I can't never find anything. Well, I shop for my body type. I shop for my body style, and I shop for the things that I like. So maybe I'll do a dedicated video on that, but y'all got to listen and pay attention, because some of y'all hard-headed. You guys ask me, well, how do you go in there and shop and find these things? And then I tell you, and then it's like, well, I'm not going to do that. Well, then why you ask? And I get it. Thrifting is not for everybody. I am not trying to convince you to go thrifting. By all means, spend your money on whatever you want to spend your money on. As for me, thrifting has allowed me to still look nice without looking like I broke the bank and without looking like a rag doll. So it works for me. It may not work for you. Do what works for you. But yeah, so y'all, I have been studying, and I have, oh dang it, a lot of you guys have, you guys know that I am studying for a exam, and I'm still studying, but I have moved along in a new chapter, and today is going to be the day that I spend a lot of time studying. I'm hoping that I'll be able to, because sometimes when you're at work, you have your earplugs in, somebody's still asking you questions, or they're still talking to you, and I just don't like that. So I am going to carve out some time on my calendar, typically from 12 to 2. That's when I'm, like unavailable. So I'm going to use that time to study today. But we also have an MLK event that I signed up for, but I need to confirm if it is my weekly coffee. Y'all, it's okay. Sorry, I just got a invite for a coffee chat at work, and I have a feeling I know what it is about. I have a feeling I know, so I need to prepare myself. The good thing about it is she booked it all the way into March, so I'm trying to figure out, is that something she wanted to do? Sorry, y'all, I had to look and see. So I guess we took pictures yesterday for the customer service week. I'm sorry, not yesterday, last week. I was at work, we had an event. Y'all, I am very, very active on my job, and I know people probably be thinking like, why do you like your job so much? That's not it. I'm not saying I hate it. I enjoy my job. I do enjoy the company that I work for, and I do enjoy the people that I have come in contact with. And I will tell anybody, even the people that I mentor on my job, which I'm not getting paid for that. People be reaching out to me, want to, chat. Okay? I'm just saying, when I walk into a room, what Nene Leak say on season 1 of Real Housewives of Atlanta? Baby, when I walk into a room, I own it, okay? Quickly. So, the people that I have come to me and kind of talked to me about things that they want to do, elevation and all of that in their career. Why me? I have no idea, but maybe it's the personality that I have. Pretty sure that's what it is. But I'm very active in trying to help the next person. And when I say the next person, I'm talking about the person that looks like me. Because for so many years, I don't want to go into that story. If you are on my email list, you heard about everything that I went through, a couple of years ago. If you did not, or you do not know, let me know down below. I'll do a story time. It is very important to understand your mental health and know what you can and cannot do. And whatever does not serve you anymore, it is time for you to let it go. Whether that is a man, a woman, a dog, a cat, a boss, a job, okay? It doesn't matter. Let it go, okay? But so I'm very involved in my company, and I do a lot of networking and things like that. So just like I just had a invite for a coffee chat, which is, it's suspect, right? Because I feel like I'm about to be asked to do something, and I'm okay with doing it. However, again, this is where, when I told you guys before, like, I am starting to say no to people. This time, I'm not going to say no. I'm going to say maybe if these conditions happen. And if you tell me, well, they may not happen right now, well, then I don't want to do it. And it's just, it has to happen. Because if it doesn't happen, and hopefully by that time, I would have completed something. And if I have, then I have more of a leverage to kind of say, well, I need this in order for me to do this. Like, I'm just not, now if you tell me, it's a need, I'm going to help if I can, but it has to be something in there for me. So anyway, so if you guys work at all, I don't care what it is that you do, if you push paper all day long, or if you push baskets, it doesn't matter. Find an end goal to what you want to do. If you are stuck in your position, or if you feel like there is no way out and you want to try something else, do not stay in your position for a very long time. Because what I have learned is, and this is just in conversations that I have talked to other people, in the workforce, what happens is, you know, these companies, they pay you basically, you know, in a range. And if you're being honest, the only way that you're going to move up is if you get out of that range. And so that is something that for me, I have goals. I have things that I want to achieve in my career. I want to climb the corporate ladder, because clearly, you know, I've never been the person to say I want to be a full-time, you know, influencer. I've never said that. You know, my friend, you know, the one Meg and I was talking about it, and she was like, you mean to tell me, this was like probably like 3 years ago, she was like, you mean to tell me that, you know, if you were making more than what you make now, you wouldn't quit your job? And I said, I probably wouldn't. Because here's the thing. Being an influencer or a blogger or content creator is all great, and my battery is dying or dead. So you mean to tell me if you were making more money as a creator or blogger or whatever, you would not quit your job? And I told her that I would not, because I like stability. I like getting a check every 2 weeks, okay? I like knowing that my paycheck is whatever it is. And as a content creator, you have to hustle. I take too many naps. I be like, oh, I'm gonna take a nap. Like, somebody made me mad. Okay, I need to go to sleep. You know, I just take too many naps and relax too much to allow something to be my full-time job. And even on my job, whether I decide to, like, hey, I'm taking a mental break, you know, from 12 to 2, I can do that. I feel like as a creator or a businesswoman, and don't get me, let me say this. If I was to quit my job, I would really have to have things in place. And I'm not saying letting content creation be my full-time job and only job. Of course not. What I'm saying is, yes, I will have to continue with my business as a photographer. I will have to continue my business, you know, helping other people, you know, succeed in whatever it is that they want to do. There's different avenues, but I feel like as a content creator and or influencer, you are relying on certain things. I can't even get y'all to comment down below on my videos. What do I look like quitting my job for the hopes of making it in a certain way? You know what I'm saying? So I don't think I would ever quit. And I think, you know, when people say, you know, I want to have my own business, you still can have your own business. You still can do all the things that you want to do, you know, and still have a full-time job. Now, what I would like to see happen is have my full-time job, you know, be my play money, or my money that I, you know, put to the side and stack up. I ain't gonna say play money, I'll say stack up. And I would love to have my, you know, blog and my content creation, my platforms to pay me well enough that my income from my 9 to 5, you know, it exceeds that. I would love that opportunity, but right now that's not happening. Right now, I am just doing this as I'm not going to say a hobby, because I do get paid from Facebook. Don't worry about how much, but I get paid from Facebook at least. And the thing about it is, and this is one thing that I have really been praying about, you know, I don't want my platform to be where I am just sharing stuff with you. I want it to have purpose. I don't want it to be where I'm just like, okay, go buy this shirt. No, I want to be able to, I want you to look at me and be like, okay, I like the way Caitlin does blah, 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 blah. I support her because I know she's going to be honest with me. She has motivated me. She has inspired me. You know, that's why when people say, I had a friend to tell me, you know, you're an influencer. I'm like, no, I'm not an influencer. I am a blogger and content creator. Granted, I have not written on my blog in a minute, but that's what I am, because I have a blog. And so she was saying that, no, I consider you an influencer. I said, everybody in this room, you know, are influencers. Because if you have something and you can share it and tell people how well it does for you and what it does for you in your day-to-day life, or how it makes you feel, and they go out and buy that, then guess what? You just influence somebody else to do something. So everybody, you know, are influencers. So you're an influencer if you can get somebody to do something that they normally would not have done, or something that they didn't even think about. If you can do that, you are an influencer. So I guess I'm all three: content creator, influencer, and blogger. I actually love writing on my blog, to be honest, because there are people who in the world that if I create the right wording, and if I write things that people are interested in, I can reach a larger audience. Instagram, it sucks for me. TikTok is a little bit better. For some reason, like, I'm getting some traction, so I'm gonna, ride that wave. And YouTube, I'm just kind of getting into YouTube, but, I feel like I got some people that's in my corner, and I appreciate y'all. I would never be ungrateful for that. But for the most part, my full-time job, it is what it is. Like, currently, what time is it? I'm running late, right? It is, I'm on time. It's 7:54. I'll probably be walking through the doors about 8 o'clock. That's neither here nor there. But anyway, let me get my coffee, and I will see you guys at the office. What's going on, y'all? We are headed to the office, and I'm probably late, but I'm on time compared to the times before that I have been extremely late. So let's say amen for that, okay? But today on the agenda, I do have I don't think I have any calls. I have one meeting, I think. And then other than that, I think I have no other meetings, no other phone calls. So today is going to be a easy day for me. I need to wash my hair this weekend. I have book club is tomorrow, and I'm happy that it is. The book that we are reading, I want to say, I'll put it up here because I'm driving. And I'm so glad that the person who picked the book picked a book that you only have to read in 5 hours. If you're listening to it, it's 5 hours. So that means that the actual book is probably not that long. So glad for that. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna see you guys when I get to work or in the office and show you my outfit because I think I look cute. I'm so sleepy. These hours that I'm waking up in the middle of the night is really messing with me. This morning I got up at 2ish and I had to make myself go back to sleep around 4, and then I woke up about 6 and got ready for work. But I am sleepy. Right now, I'm sleeping. I need to go take my son. Well, not take him because he's old enough now to take himself, but kind of show him the ropes as far as, you know, doctor's appointments, dental appointments, physical appointments, eye appointment, all of that stuff. So I'm trying to show him how to do that, and he has to go and do that. So he's going to meet me up at the eye place and go from there. And then when we leave there, I'm so sleepy and tired. When we leave there, I need to meet a friend real quick. And then once I'm done with that, I need to, well, I don't need to, but I think my son is going to be getting his first tattoo today. And he is 19. And if I'm being honest, he really does not need my permission. A lot of people say, you know, because at 18 he could have, you know, got it. But he came to me and he asked me, well, no. Well, yeah, he came to me and asked me, I think he was 17, and I definitely said no. And then when he turned 18, he was just like, well, he kind of semi-told me that he was going to go get one. And I was just like, okay, who's going to do it? And he told me his co-worker, who has a lot of tattoos, this guy she knows does the tattoos in his house. And when he said that, I said, no, you will not be going to anybody's residency and getting sculpted with needles. You're not doing that. Let's go to someone professional and someone I recommend. And so I reached out to one of my run buddies that I used to run with. I reached out to her because she has a whole sleeve. And so I asked her who she uses. She told me, and she gave me the information. So we're supposed to go and see, hold on. We're supposed to go see if he can do it, and if he can do it tomorrow, or if he can do it today. Now, in the midst of my son getting a tattoo, I've always wanted another tattoo. It's so funny because people assume that I have no tattoos, and they are so shocked to find out that I have one. Now, I have had this tattoo since I was 21, and that's really the age that I want my son to kind of wait. But hey, you know, I was 21 when I got my tattoo. I was trying to hide it from my mama, and so it was in a place, or it is in a place where I have to, I mean, it's on my leg, my thigh, you know. I mean, I'm acting like it's just somewhere like forbidden. No, it is, you know, placed on my thigh. So if I wear, you know, like shorts or a bathing suit or like a skirt with a split or something like that, or a little slit on the side, you'll be able to see it. And it's funny because my sister saw it when we were on the cruise, and she was like, you got a tattoo? Like, she was shocked. I was like, yeah. When you get it? I was like, when I was 21. So I'm saying all that to say I want to get another one. And the other one that I want to get is going to be, you know, symbolic to my son and my father. My son and my father share the same birthday. So the tattoo that I want to get is their birthdays. They both share the same birthday, same day, same month, not the same year. So I did find one on Pinterest, and I'll try to link it here so you guys can see it. And I know, so here's the thing. I want to get it kind of like on my shoulder, you know, somewhere in here. But y'all, I'm not trying to, I don't want nothing near my neck. I don't want nothing to appear, you know, like it's because to me that's ghetto. If you got tattoos going up your neck, that's you. I'm talking about me. I don't want that. You know, I want to be able to show it when I want to show it. I have to, what the world is that? I want to be able to show it when I want to show it. I don't want it to be where it's visible that it's just out there. So, let's see. If y'all don't know, like, I'm scared of everything. Like, when I got my first tattoo, child, I was crying. I recently got my ears, a second earring, a second hole in my ears, which I've always wanted. And y'all, it's been so long since I've got my ears pierced that I thought they did it with the gun. Girl, they do it with a needle. Baby, if I went out there wiggling and crying, it was hurting so bad. I was like, oh my God. And I want to say it was this one, because when she was doing it, she couldn't get it in. And I told her, I said, hey, I'll just walk around with just 3 holes. Two on each side and then 1 over here. I was like, forget it. And sometimes I'll just wear like little studs in them and just leave it at that. But if you did not know, I didn't get my ears pierced until I was 18. Yeah, I was 18. So sheltered. I was such a sheltered child. But my dad didn't want me to have my ears pierced. Yeah, my dad didn't want me to have my ears pierced because I think he thought I was going to have like keloid skin and knots on my ears. And child, when he finally saw it, he was like, you went against my will and got your ears pierced. I was like, bruh, at this point, let it go. Like, I'm 18, you know, I'm still alive, no keloid skin, you know, like, I'm okay. And I always wanted to get my ears pierced because I felt like I was not girly, you know. Like, you walking around and you 12 years old with some freaking clip-on earrings on. That's not cute. So, anyway, let me call my friend. I haven't talked to her in a couple of days. Let me chit-chat with her for a second. And I will see you guys either at home at the tattoo location or maybe in the morning because I probably will take a nap. I'll see y'all in a minute. Hey y'all, happy day. What's going on? Headed to the book club meeting. We are meeting in about 30 minutes or so. It is a wonderful day out here today. It's not too cold, not too hot. In my opinion, it's just right. We're eating at a restaurant that I've been before with my job, so I'm happy about that. I'm gonna try to get some content so I can post it on Instagram, of course, and TikTok, of course. But y'all, I've been up since 4 o'clock in the a.m. I've been up since then trying to get some stuff together. I went ahead and I did my nails. The nails, I did that. It's time for me to wash my hair. I need to do that probably tomorrow. I could do it tonight. I probably will start on it tonight because I can always wrap it up and then, you know, wear a wig and go to church in. That's probably what I'll do. But I need to comb it. I need to treat it. I need to clip my ends. My ends are horrible. Like, my hair has grown, but my ends are horrible. I need to pick up some things from the post office or UPS office. I got some things coming in that I was expecting. So I need to go there. And I need to head to my job so I can submit something. It's just, it's a day. But anyway, I will see you guys at the restaurant. I'm not going to hold you too long because I know sometimes I can go over the card limit of talking. And I don't want to do that. So I will see you guys at the restaurant. Yes, let me get a venti chai latte cold with vanilla syrup and cold foam.